Hey guys, so in a few days I'm removing the truck engine to get it rebuilt. I already found a shop that they're going to do the job for a fair price, and I decided to, let's say, well, let me take the oil out because the oil is new, hasn't really been used. And I took the pan, put it under there, and open up the plug, and I'm getting water coming out of there, a lot of water. So it's almost done. Let me get under there and show you. And I don't know why I have water. You know, it didn't seem like the heads were gone, the gaskets or anything. So let me open up the screw here. It's almost done. And I gotta wait until the water's gone so then I can take the oil out. Because the water is coming out clear. See that? It's pretty clear, and that's almost full. So I gotta see why. I gotta find out why I'm dripping water from the oil pan. So then the oil is contaminated with water. I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna take it to the oil place and they'll dump it for me. The head damage, it's repairable. I talked to a couple of places and they say, yeah, they can fix it. It's not on the edge where it separates one piston to the other. It's just on the edge between the two valves, and that's open anyway. So they're gonna hammer that out. They're gonna reshape it, and then they're gonna put an insert for the spark plug because the threads in there got a little bit damaged when the piston banged it together with the valve. And I don't even know where the valve is. I haven't found it. It's gotta be inside the piston there, but I'm not gonna reach in there now. So, but it kind of surprised me that it has water, a lot of water in the oil. And so I went and took out the dipstick and looked at it. There's no water in the dipstick. So I'm thinking, what's going on here? Kind of weird. So I'm just gonna lay here and wait, and pretty soon this is gonna be. Actually, I'm gonna have to stop it now and dump this water down the drain there, and then put it back on because oil's coming. It's gonna get here soon. Oh, I remember now. I put in red. What do you call it? Antifreeze. That's what that is. All right, let me get rid of it later. Okay, so let's get the rest of it. And oh man, I'm sore fighting this freaking driveway. Okay. I want to get the water separate from, well, you know, water and oil don't mix. So I don't know if the oil's gonna be ruined. I hate to throw it away because I bought good oil. And I don't know if the oil's gonna be contaminated with the antifreeze, but gotta separate them both. And I've seen some videos, guys take out the plug and big old, you know, stream of water coming out of the oil pan. So we gotta find out why I'm getting. I thought I was gonna get just oil, you know, save it, and then when a new engine comes in, put it in. But I'm gonna ask the mechanic, see what he thinks, and get his opinion on this. And I got some lugs here that I can start removing from the transmission. I can remove this one, and maybe further up. All right, I'm not going to video the whole dripping deal. This is going to take another half hour. Easy. All right, later. Okay, so and finished dripping the antifreeze. I got about about a half more on the pan. It's got a little bit of oil now. All right, so here comes the oil. Oh, if I can get in there. Now, this exhaust, it's right in the middle, and I can't put my arm over it to hold the camera. So it's gonna be a... All right, I'm gonna have to hold it from here. That's the best I could do. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that oil is new. It's getting full. I'm gonna have to shut it. Jesus Christ, what a mess. All right, I made a mess. Look at this. So, I got most of the oil in one container, oil jug, and then I got another 2 quarts because this truck takes, I believe, is 6. So I gotta put it in the other one. And my wife helped me holding the cone, and everybody got messy. Anyways, I found a 16 millimeter that it didn't have. I didn't have that in the range set or the other socket set, but this one, it's it, and it's very, very hard. But I got one loosened. Now I don't know if I should completely remove it because it might start dripping transmission oil. I'm not sure. I just was curious. This is an impact socket, so I can put it on an impact gun if I have an extension through here maybe, and I don't know. We'll see the other one. Okay, then I gotta put my muscle in it. There we go. I can still do some stuff. And I'm just gonna leave it loose like that. There's no point in removing the whole thing. Now the other two, they're inverted. In other words, the screw comes from the back, and the bolt, the nut comes from this side. Very difficult to get in there. I'm gonna leave the mechanic with that and let him do that. That's what he's getting paid for. And I want to put the bolt back in here, and then I gotta start cleaning up this mess. I have a bottle of crud spray that's supposed to be a degreaser also, and I'm gonna be using that. We sprayed it over here already. All I have to do is wash it. But down here, it's a mess. And there's nothing I could have done. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's about a little bit under, almost a quart. And I decided to do this because I wasn't going to do it for this year. I was thinking of going with the Avalanche and camping in the tent, and I said, you know what, I got a camper with all the accommodations. Why am I going to be sleeping in a one-man tent, very tight? I'm not backpacking. I'm going to be all beat up and stuff, and I said, I'm not going to enjoy it. And I said to myself, okay, I'm not going hunting this year. But then I started watching videos on guys backpacking and hunting, and I had this anxiety attack. I have to go to the mountains. It's my thing. Every year, if I'm not there, it's like the salmon coming back to the original place of birth, the rivers. They have to go back. Well, I feel the same way. I have to go back to the mountains every hunting season, even if I don't catch anything. It's just the trip. I love the trip. I love the camping. And that's what keeps me going. Okay, I want to spray some of this again here. And I'm going to hit it with the hose and see what happens. All right, I'm going to put the camera down because I need to put that oil in the container also. All right, guys, later. Okay, so I sprayed this area. I got it rolled further up, but I'm gonna start wiping this this area here. I already put some crud on it. That's crud. I got a half a gallon left. It does a pretty good job. The pit's working on this driveway. It's tilting and I'm rolling backwards. I can't stand it. I need to pour a new driveway. This driveway is just freaking driving me crazy. It's pissing me off. Every time I do something here, I'm fighting with gravity because this thing has a very heavy incline. So I need to, I'm gonna put a cap on top of the existing. I'm not gonna tear it up. It's gonna cost a lot of money, but I can cap it and do a labeling, you know, just label it out. Oh, all right, I'm gonna have to turn it off because I'm gonna need both hands later. Okay, I think I'm gonna spray the engine, the oil pan, while I'm at it, and hit it with the hose. Okay. There's still some under the jack, but I'll clean that up when we remove it. Look at the incline on this thing. It just, whew, it's ridiculous. I'm expecting when they pour the concrete and they level it like that, are they expecting a huge flood or what? That's morons. I've done a bunch of driveways, never one like that. Yep, that crud does the job. I'm just gonna put the repairs on my credit card and pay it in payments. I don't know the final tally, how much is it going to be, but they're going to do the short block for $2,500. I don't think that's too bad, and they're going to put everything in it, everything, new pistons, new everything, new lifters, and then the heads, I'm going to take it to another shop. Heads are going to be $250 roughly, possibly maybe $300. You know, it's gotta bite the bullet. Simple as that. Now I get very active, start working and doing things, and then the next day pain comes because I'm doing things that I don't do every day. So stay more or less in shape is the fact that I worked in construction. And you do a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of climbing, going through roofs. One time I almost broke my leg. I went through a roof and I got stuck right above the toilet. If I would have landed all the way through and I would have put my foot in that toilet, it would have gone crack and broken, and that would have been a show. And you know, lift, carry roof packs to the roof, and you know, cement sacks. And I used to pick up two, believe it or not, 2 cement sacks, one under each arm. They're 99 pounds each. Load up 50 sheets of drywall by myself and unload it a little by myself. So that kind of, I didn't get muscle bound, like if I'm taking steroids or anything. Never went to a gym. There's a guy here that he goes up and down the street every day, and the further up you go, the steeper it is. But he does it every day, and I think he's 72, 73. He's in shape. He's in shape. He walks a lot. I see him walking down all the way down to the park. So he, you know, keeping active. That's the point. Don't just sit around. I know somebody that he sits at home most of the day. He doesn't do anything. He used to do things around the house, but now he's at the point that he doesn't want to do anything. Something breaks down, he says, no, call the plumber. He's got a big ass belly from drinking. Watches TV, and he became an alcoholic. I heard he lost a few pounds now, but if he doesn't lose some weight, he needs to lose easy 20 pounds. So the thing is, you gotta keep active and keep slim. You never see a fat person get old. They don't make it. But you see a skinny 90-year-old still walking, because the heart works a lot easier when you have a lot less weight on you. So let's see if we can remove that engine on Sunday. I'm going to be busy. And Saturday we're going to try to put the engine, put it all together in the boat, attach everything, and see if we can get it running. All right, guys, I want to kick back. I'm not tired, just gonna relax a little bit with the breeze, be here with my papa, and still gotta do a couple of things to the car. I might do it today. All right, see you on the next one.